Now, here at Memories Throughout Life, our main goal is to ask questions about human perception, behavior, and ideology. But more importantly, what we have to do is we have to get the answers, seek these answers from you people, right? You people share your memories, your moments, your stories, your anecdotes to answer the questions that we ask, right? Because in the end, what we're trying to do is we're trying to compile all of these and make it into one book about life, narrated by humans, right? And so for chapter 1, what we did is we asked people, what is their definition of life? And the few responses, because we're relatively new, that we got have been nothing short of phenomenal. And this next piece here, the first time I read this through, it literally spoke to my soul. And it's called Leave My Mark. And it goes like this. The day you are born is the beginning of your lifelong quest to leave your mark on this world. The belief to leave a legacy that the generations to come will abide by and leave an everlasting imprint. That is what my definition and purpose of life is. I see people every day waking up morning after morning to leave for work. I see young adults stay up day and night to cram in last minute information or to finish a paper for class. I see young children routinely wake up and like robots adhere to the same schedule set by their parents. And for what? For money? These people are sacrificing limited time for limited money. And I understand it. I understand it completely. People need money to live. People need money to survive. People need money for instant gratification, but they do not need it like they need air. I, in my own ways, have achieved financial success, but that in no way is the mark I want to leave on this planet. 26 and I have barely experienced life as it was meant to be. But there are certain goals I have enlisted that I know I can achieve. But money is not the only one. I will leave my mark by continuously spreading kindness. I want to wake up and aim to change one person's life a day, whether it is to donate money or just sit down and talk with those who have no one to talk to. These are the small things I can give back to the world. For 5 minutes of my time might mean the world to another. Let me repeat that. I want to wake up and aim to change one person's life a day. Right? And then he goes on, I will use my financial success in the near future to ultimately house the kids at risk. Every child needs a home to rest, a roof to protect them, and compassion to support them. I was given that chance. I was taken in by people who loved and cared for a child who shared no blood of theirs. They gave me more than 5 minutes of their time. They gave me more money and love than I could have ever imagined. I love my parents so much, and that is why their mark has been left on me, and my mark will be left on my kids. That is what life is about. That is what life means to me. Wow. That was my initial response. Wow. You know, if you got and measured the average of compassion of humanity, you take me, you take him, oh my goodness. Me on my worst day, him on a regular day, would average out to be humans to be compassion. That's how much compassion this guy has, right? And first of all, I just want to thank him for sending us this beautiful piece, but more importantly, for being a beautiful person. Now, the expectation is not here for everybody to do the same things he's doing. I'm not telling you, okay, for you to be liked or for you to be a good person, you gotta do exactly what he's doing. You gotta house every single person at risk. Now, it would be really nice if we could, right? But what this guy said throughout this piece has been nothing short of inspirational. Now, that sentence that will forever live with me is, I want to wake up and aim. He never says he's going to. He's aiming to change one person's life a day. And you know what's better than that is when he says whether it is to donate money, which we all do, but here's the good part, or just sit down and talk with those who have no one to talk to. You know, a lot of time people, it's not the money they need. It's not the clothes on the back they need. It's not the food. They need someone to talk to. You know, living in a big city, I see homeless people all the time and they have no one to talk to. And it's the worst feeling in the world. I just read this right now, and what I want to do is I want to step up and go talk to anybody who doesn't have anyone to talk to. I live across a senior center. These people are absolutely the coolest people in the world. I had the opportunity to talk to a couple of them, and I try my best too. But there was this one day where I was parking my car in front of the senior center, and I had music blasting, right? And this guy, he was outside the senior center, and he was stretching and doing his lunges or whatever you want to call it. They're probably not lunges, but you know, they're trying their best at that age. And he's kind of like wobbling. He's moving his hips and I'm looking through my through the passenger window. I'm like, oh, he's listening to my music. He's looking through my window and smiling and dancing to the music that I'm playing, and he doesn't know the music at all. Trust me, he don't know the music. All right, 2010 music, he definitely ain't know that. But just that sheer moment we had, just that, me, I smiled back and I acknowledged it and give him a thumbs up. Just that sheer moment, that could have had the biggest impact on his life. Not in his life, but at that moment, right? So, reading this piece has really got me to think. Leaving your mark is a big thing. Whether it's leaving a legacy, financially, socially, in terms of acclamations and achievements. But it's more about your mindset. This is what I got from reading this. It's more about aiming to help one person a day. And it doesn't have to be money. That, a lot of people think it's that, but this guy clearly says the most beautiful line in the world when he says, talk with those who have no one to talk to. And I keep saying this guy. I do know the author, by the way, guys. Me and him we've been conversating a while, ever since he told me to publish this piece of his on our platform. And I really do thank him, and I hope the blossoms into good friendship. But guys, what this tells me is that there are good people in this world. And I'm not saying there are only bad people in this world. There are a lot of good people in this world. But to have this kind of mindset, to think this way, it really does put a smile on my face. And I could read. I highlighted this. I'm gonna read this day in and day out. And I'm hoping the person I'm talking to right now, the contributor, he continues to contribute. And I hope that you guys take a look at this piece yourself and tell me what you guys think. And tell me what your favorite part of it is. Because for me, it's 100% that one sentence where it says, sit down and talk with those who have no one to talk to. That in itself is beauty personified. Absolutely amazing. And you know what, guys? As I'm reading these stories more and more, it brings joy and jubilation to me. I didn't expect this to be like this. I expected a simple question, and now I'm getting these responses, and it really is opening my eyes to how people think. It really is opening my eyes that, wow, this person's this. I never even know this person, but this person wrote this. That's what's in his heart. That's what he wants to do. That's what she wants to do. That's what they want to do. Wow. Let's do it, guys. And I'm hoping when people read this, they'll be like, hey, I agree, hey, I disagree. Even if you disagree with any of this part, that's fine. That's your opinion. But you cannot say that this did not talk to your soul. Right? Now, thank you guys once again for tuning in. Memories through our life journey. Our ultimate goal is for everybody in the world to have a voice and have their voice be published. Whether it's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. But yeah, guys, please submit your stories. And, we want to produce these. We want to publish these as much as possible, because this is just another anecdote, another story that will forever be listed for future generations to come back to and relate back to. So thank you so much, and please submit your stories.